My name is Michael Mastro. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to share with you the Vedic astrology chart for the greatest magician of all time, Harry Houdini. If you look to the eastern horizon, when he was born, you would see this constellation associated with Capricorn rising at 15 degrees. First, we'll look at how the planets are operating in his chart, and then we'll look at when they are operating during certain events in his life and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So first off, Sun is ruling the 8th house. You see the 5th sign of Leo in the 8th house. 8th house is a challenging house. So Sun becomes challenging for him, especially since it's very close to the rising sign degree within 4 degrees. It causes some challenges for success as well as good fortune. So just delaying his success and good fortune. It becomes also the prime health indicator. So he did have some intestinal issues, actually died of peritonitis. This gives him success through 8th house has to do with researching illusion. He was very obsessed with death. 8th house has to do with death-like experiences. And then Moon is poorly placed in the 6th house. 6th house is also a challenging house, has to do with health and healing. And his Moon, you see the 4th sign of Cancer in the 7th house of marriage and partnerships. So some stress in the marriage. Then we have weak afflicted by Rahu, Mars. Mars is ruling the house of happiness and home life, and it is placed in its own house, and it is afflicted by Rahu, so it is weak. And yeah, so Rahu, yeah, and so this kind of creates some internal conflict, some unhappiness, some home life stress. In the Mercury is ruling the house of good fortune. It is in infant state. It's only at 1 degree. Any planet that's less than 5 degrees or more than 25 degrees is said to be in infant state or old age and has trouble protecting its own significations. So it's placed in the house of success. So I'd say, he was quite brilliant. He was Mercury being weak makes you critical and a perfectionist. And good fortune is sitting in the house of entertainment. And so, yeah, so good fortune through entertainment. But there is some obsessive perfectionist qualities there. Jupiter is only at 3 degrees. It's also it's ruling the 12th house. 12th house is also a challenging house. So Jupiter becomes challenging, but it does give him ability to take on different roles as a husband, as a entertainer, as a magician, escape artist, and does give him some influence of other escape artists and magicians after him. He was known as the greatest escape artist of all time. Weak placement of Venus. It's afflicted also. The house is afflicted that it's sitting in. And then it rules the house of career, and it's placed in the house of success or entertainment. So career through entertainment. Saturn is at 18 degrees. It's sitting in the 1st house, gives wealth and fame, rules the house of wealth and fame and stability in marriage. Wealth and fame through hard work and discipline. Then you have challenging Rahu and Ketu, always opposite each other, always teaching us something here. It's the work-home life balance. Rahu and Ketu are within 1 degree of the rising sign, so they afflict 6 out of the 12 houses. The 4th house of happiness, the 10th house of career, the 8th house of challenges, the 12th house of separation, the 2nd house of wealth and fame and marriage, and the 6th house of good fortune. So let's look at the timing of events. So I don't know why this is listed as something, but anyway, he was circumcised in 74 during a Mars period. Mars has to do with cutting, and then inflammation. In 1891, he performed his first magic show during a Venus period, Venus start of a career, Venus ruling the house of career. And then in 94, he married his wife, Bess, during a moon period. Moon is ruling the house of marriage. In 1903, it was his first time performing for royalty during a Venus period, again, boosting his career, ruling the house of career. He broke his ankle in 1926 during a Rahu period, Rahu bringing unexpected events, accidents. And then he was assaulted, and his appendix was ruptured in October of 2026 during also that Rahu period. And then he died a few days later of peritonitis, which is inflammation of the intestines, also during a Rahu period. And Rahu and Ketu were close to the most effective point, afflicting his 6th house of health and the 12th house of end of life. What could be done to strengthen the chart? Well, I think he did some charity work, which would have been transforming Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter, and the Sun. The rest of the planets could be strengthened with my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata yantras and mantras for his benefic planets that are weak. And if you'd like to get a kavash, get a reading, or learn Vedic astrology, you go to VastuCreations.com. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe.